Okay, what I've got here is Creasy Greens, and my grandmother used to fix these whenever I was a child, and we have some local people that go and collect them, and then you can buy them. My uncle also used to get them for my grandmother, but what I do is I take one, and I don't have my tripod out, but let me see if I can get one loose. Okay, this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a knife and I'm just going to cut off that and any of the like bad leaves. I'll cut those off, like say this leaf right here, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, I've got them in here in the sink. Sink clean, got salt water in there, and you just have to guess about the salt, but that'll help keep, get the dirt off. Plus, if there's anything alive in there on these, it'll help to remove it. You don't want any creepy crawlers in there, but please make sure your sink is really clean when you do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these all nice and clean. I've done cut off my stalk to each one where it was attached to the roots. And I'm going to bring you back for the next step. Okay, I've got them in this colander or strainer, whatever you want to call it. Got them clean. And I'm going to rinse them with some cool water because of the salt, just to make sure there's no excess salt on there, because I'm going to be putting more salt. So I don't want them to be over salted. So just rinse them real good with some cool water. Okay, now I've got a big pot here, you can see, just a plain old pot. I'm going to put them in here, and I'm going to put some water in them, and I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to let them boil for, starting with 30 minutes. I can't remember exactly, so I called my mom, because my grandmother, she's passed away, but I always loved Creasy Greens, so I'm going to let them start boiling for about 30 minutes, and maybe 20, but probably 30. Then I'll take out a little piece and see if it's tender. So I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got them in the pot, got water in there. I'm going to put in about this much salt, just sprinkling it around. Okay, and now I'm going to put them on to boil. Okay, I didn't have any bacon grease saved, so what I'm doing is I'm frying 2 slices of bacon. I will remove the bacon, but I'm going to use that grease once my Creasy Greens are ready. I'll bring you back when I get ready to do that. And before I forget to mention it, I did boil that for 45 minutes. So my mom was right when she initially thought that. Now, when you're wrapping it, see how I've got that wrapped around this fork? Then I'm just going to take a knife and whack it into pieces, different directions. Okay, you see I've got my grease in here. So I'm getting ready. I'm going to put my greens in there, and they have been cut up. I'll bring you right back. Okay, I do have that heated up, and now I've got them in there. You see they're cut up. I am putting some more salt, because even though I added salt to them, they did not have the taste that I wanted of salt. And I also put a little bit of pepper, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And all I'm doing now is I'm letting it heat through. I'm not actually trying to fry them. Just letting them get in that grease, that bacon grease, and heat through. And that's about it. That's the way that we do Creasy Greens. And I'll try to put some information in the description box for you. If I can find, you know, I mean, I know some, and then I may call up a relative that knows a lot about it, but I'll try to put a little information about where you might can find some yourself. If you're not lucky enough to buy them. Now, I don't know that they grow everywhere. They grow here in North Carolina. And I'm just letting that heat through, and that's going to be done. And that's about it. There you go. Creasy Greens. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click subscribe, hit that little bell next to it, and have a wonderful day.